Well, greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, bringing you another edition of Movie Night Live from Lost Mayhem.
It's the Angry Brothers Omaha Shaka Rama. It's the Angry Brothers Omaha Shaka Rama.
Well, greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, bringing you another edition of the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama, deep in the bowels of Omaha, Nebraska, from the Monastery of Mayhem. But tonight we decided we were going to take a little field trip, hence, no green, as in the words of the Kurgan from Highlander, I'm in disguise. I'm out amongst the straits, as it were, and this lovely thing, well, actually all of these lovely things, we'll get to them in a moment, but this is our newest shogul, Countess Boobula, and I have no idea why she's called that. Don't have a clue. I'm completely in the dark about that.
So I guess I'm in disguise as well.
Well, good. It's like, you, in that outfit, you blend. Let me tell you, it's like.
It's not far from the norm.
Well, it's like I had to literally hose the cab driver down who brought you in here with cold water. I mean, he was looking at you like a priest at an altar boy convention.
Well,
Anyway, it's
better
like.
than.
Well, we'll be issuing you your official Angry Brothers mace and cattle prod in a moment to keep these guys at bay. And trust me, you're going to get a lot of that up here.
In place of my own back home.
Well, we won't talk about that just yet. But anyway, tonight's movie is Fiend Without a Face from 1962, but we're not going to deal so much with the movie tonight. We're going to introduce these two lovely young ladies here, and this is Jen. And you're Taylor, and they are sales associates. You're both sales associates?
Yes.
Here at the local Adam and Eve, who we're happy to announce is our official sponsor, one of our first for this season. Jen, let's go ahead and start off with you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the store here?
Well, we opened on mid-January, and we've been pretty busy nonstop since. It's been a very successful start for us.
Mm-hmm. Well, and just to give everybody a little history, since this is going out on the Roku channel and it's going out to like all of our public access networks across the country, they may not be familiar with Omaha. Adam and Eve, this is the first Adam and Eve here in town.
In Nebraska.
In the whole state? Mm-hmm. Wow, it's like Nebraska might actually come into the 21st century. Who'd have ever thunk that? Not me. And by the way, suck it, you hack. And we all know who that's directed at, you lab coat wearing freak. But anyway, before I go on that rant, and he's probably a Trump supporter too, hell no, he's got to go. Yeah, just to keep Brother James from marching around here in his MAGA hat. Damn Trump hump. But anyway, before I get on that rant, so there are other adult product boutiques here in town. I don't want to mention any names, but we all know who they are. What do you two feel separates you guys from them? I mean, what's the distinguishing factor?
I think one of the big things is, we don't sell the adult magazines or DVDs, and that kind of makes it a little bit of the creeper factor out of it, maybe. I know I've had multiple women come in and talk about how they're comfortable coming in and shopping here by themselves, or, men who've come in and said their, female significant other, they would be comfortable with her coming in here. It's a very professional, laid back, it's a lot of fun. It's like a family here, and we all really love working here.
Okay, well, great. So it's obviously a really great working environment. It's a great environment for the customers. Although no DVDs, it's like there are times when we've needed a copy of Busty Asian Beauties, and you know, it's like this is actually close to the monastery, so we can just buzz over here anytime.
I will say there are certain products that when you purchase the product, you will get a code to access a specific website for free for 30 days, 60 days, something like
well,
that.
So it's a little extra added spiff for
yeah.
the customers.
Yeah.
And I was looking at some of the products here. I mean, this is obviously, I'm sorry, hon, I didn't mean to step on you there. Now this is our, what, Pride display?
Yeah, this was a display put together just kind of for Pride Month.
Yes, I see the big black one right there, and we all know that's a stereotype. You know, it's like I'm feeling totally inadequate here, but you know, you even got a rainbow one.
Yeah,
It's like,
you can, when you're at the parade this summer, keep yourself hydrated.
okay, I don't know that how
You don't know
I
that
look.
you would?
Well, I am a guy in a long black robe. You know, it's like.
Come from a very hot environment. I would
Yes,
say.
yes, we do like. Well, we do like the heat where we come from, but yeah, I mean, it's like the quality of the products. You know, love that. You know,
Yeah.
definitely the collar, and it's like you never can have too many good collars. Let me tell you.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of high-end, high quality
I
products.
was noticing the violet wand over there, which is quite popular with a lot of our fans and friends.
Yeah.
You know, we love you, Casbah. But anyway, so we'll be back with these lovely people at the break. So we're going to get into tonight's movie from 1963, Fiend Without a Face, here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama.
Everyone quiet, please. Now you all know why we're here. We've had 4 deaths. The cause of these deaths is still unknown.
We are equally at a loss to give an answer, and equally disturbed. Now, there's been some talk of a mad GI on the prowl.
Okay, fellas, you spread out again.
Well, this, I can assure you, is not true.
Gibbons, where are you?
We've got to find out how those people died.
The entire spinal cord is missing.
The brain, it's gone.
Sucked out like an egg through those 2 holes.
Major Cummings. I'd like to introduce Miss Barbara Grizel.
Oh, are you correlating his material?
I do most of it.
The professor must be quite a guy. Thought control, cybernetics, all that stuff. Well, this is the 4th death in the space of a few days. We're turning the townsfolk against us at the base.
Wyatt, let's get him.
All right, now, let's go!
Of course, the very secrecy of your activities doesn't help. This development of radar boosted by atomic power. That business of her brother, she was devoted to him. Did you see his face after he died?
I want you to give me all the information you can on a Professor Walgate. His background, his training. I think Professor Walgate is involved in these deaths.
Anybody out there? I'm locked in here.
What were you doing in the cemetery tonight, Professor?
I don't like the sound of all this. You wait there. I'll be over right away.
Where are they and why can't we see them? We've got to stop them. What's wrong with your telephone?
Nothing should be the matter unless they've got enough intelligence to cut the line. We're facing a new form of life. I believe it feeds on the radiation from your atomic plant, and that it's evil.
Hi guys. If you want to get me out of my clothes, you need to buy the Angry Brothers Big Skull mug. On sale now.
Out. All right, here we go. All right, so, all right, everybody in. Yes, all right, let's have you right there. Okay, great. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, greetings, faithful followers. Welcome back. What do you think of Fiend Without a Face so far? I mean, it's like, what is it? It's a bunch of flying brains with a little spinal cord trailing after them, going around killing people, strangling them. I mean, big flying brains. Obviously, they're not Republicans, and they ain't Trump supporters or sanguinary fans. We all know that for a fact, because they would be just little tiny brains, you know, and little tiny other things that we can't talk about. But Taylor, so you are one of the sales associates. So what do you? I mean, obviously you sell stuff. I mean, Brother Jack didn't just fall off that truck, you know. But how would you assist a customer? What would be the way you would assist a customer in any given situation?
Really, I would just ask. I mean, questions do get personal.
Yeah.
But of course, in this kind of industry, they have to.
Yeah, obviously.
But
and
I try to make the customers feel as comfortable as possible with the questions that, they
Okay.
have.
And I mean, when the customers come in, I mean, are they really forthcoming with the more personal bits of information?
Some of them are. A lot of them are a little more shy because, they have had bad experiences.
Well, yeah, it's like there are stores, in town here that you do feel like, you walk in and it's like they're going to frisk you at the front door or something like that, or, they're going to make you do a lineup or a mug shot, It's like, I just came in for a DVD, I swear. I don't know nothing about that. But anyway, so Jen, where do you see the store going? I mean, do you see this store being here in 5 years?
Oh, yeah. I see Adam and Eve being a fixture in Omaha forever, evolving as, as the community does.
Okay, well, that's obviously, and, I like to consider myself, we're pretty LGBTQ and, alternate lifestyle aware here at the Angry Brothers, because let's face it, we got more freaks than you could swing a dead cat at here. Between Brother James and Ferna and a few others, it's like our freak quotient is right off the fucking chain, let me tell you. But so now you did mention that this is your Pride display. When exactly is Pride?
Is it the 29th?
The Pride celebration is the 28th for like the younger than 18, and then the 29th is like the big celebration.
Okay, and that's the 20th and 29th of June, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, damn it, that's right against Comic-Con, so. Oh, it's like wait a minute, is it downtown or?
To my knowledge, yes, and I believe that we are one of the sponsors. So we're gonna be in the parade, we're gonna be set up down there, so it'd be a good time to come check us out.
Well, we will definitely be there. I mean, it's like probably gonna be hotter than hell in this robe, but it's like.
We're used to that.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, but I'm still bringing some water. It's like, because I've been up here a long time and the heat bothers me. Not as much as the cold, but the heat bothers me. But in you, on the other hand, it's like, oh Lordy, I think I'm getting the vapors.
We could probably find you a good pair of fishnet stockings or something so you could hike that robe up just a little bit.
No, these legs, it's like, no, these are something that nobody should see. But I did, it's like, but the leather thigh boots, I mean, I don't know, how would you look in a pair? What's your shoe size, dear?
Very tiny.
For all our foot fetishes?
6.
For all our foot fetish friends out there, she's a size 6. You know what to buy her now. But I was looking at the the leather boots and the outfits, because we always try to dress our show ghouls in the best outfits possible, and and there's a lot of great selections. I see over there that you have the fine products from Liberator, which we're very aware of. I mean, I did see, I believe, a swing over there, and your little case of the jewel plugs, and it's like, great products. I mean, this has to be one of the best selections of products in town. And Brother Jack's been to all of them, trust me. It's like, I say that with pride. I am a professional. I'm not a pervert, I'm a provert. I am a professional. Always remember that. So has there been any negative feedback from the community, or has everybody been pretty just
I think everybody's been pretty welcoming. We did have a gentleman one day come in and say that he lives in one of the neighborhoods around here, and there was a post on like the Nextdoor app where some of the neighbors in the community were not real thrilled, but you know, our response was create a discount, 10% discount for the people who live in the community,
Well, you
like
gotta,
right around the area.
You gotta love that. I mean, and it's like, you know, support your local adult boutique people. It's like, you know, if they weren't here, you'd be buying your stuff from China, and we all know how that goes. We don't want none of that, you know.
Well, we do offer discounts for military and entertainers as well.
Well, we appreciate your service too. So, yeah, you give discounts for like first responders, things like that?
I don't know about first responders. I don't know if that was one of the options there, but I can ask.
So if somebody from the local police department comes in there wanting to buy, you know, like some of these lovely water bottles, it's like, like, don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to throw that out. I'm old, what can I say? I've been here for 200 years, you know, you pick this shit up. But we're going to get back to the movie, Fiend Without a Face, and I really don't know why I'm mentioning this, because they don't have faces, so you really can't tell what they look like, so you really can't say a lot. It's just these kind of cheesy looking flying brains going around killing people, although there is one very nice scene with a gal in a bathtub, but I'll let you find that out. It's towards the end of the movie here. Anyway, back to the movie here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shaka-Rama. Enjoy. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we'll do the third bit and we'll get this.
Sorry, Mike.
Welcome back, faithful followers. So what did you think of Fiend Without a Face? Yeah, I know, it's old, it's kind of schlocky, but let's face it, I mean, if we started running the really good stuff, we'd get our asses sued off, and I don't have the money for a legal defense fund yet, although we do know quite a few lawyers. Funny how that works out. But next week's film, we're going to be doing another great 80s schlock fest. This was actually a TV movie called Vampire with Richard Lynch, Barry Youngfellow, and E.G. Marshall. It's the story of Count Anton Wojtek and his merry adventures through some 700 years of life, and much hilarity ensues. Really great TV movie from the 80s. I grew up with it, and I know a lot of you did, and when you see it, you'll understand why. But that's going to be next week, so we're going to wrap up by having Jen tell us just a little more about Adam and Eve here, and you have a website.
We do. It's aeomaha.com, and one thing that we do in store, we do have a loyalty program where 10% of your total purchase amount will go into an account for you to use down the road.
Oh.
Every time you shop with us in store, it's
so kind of like the old green stamp program was. Yeah. Well, what would you call those? Dildo stamps? That was a bad joke, and I'm so going to hell for that remark. Oh wait, I've already been there and came back, so I guess they can't touch me. But so it's a loyalty program for your customers.
Yes.
So the more you buy, the more points you accumulate, and the better stuff you can get down the road.
Yep.
Well, hey, we love capitalism as much as the next person. You know, and so any special events coming up? And
we've been talking about a couple of things possibly. We can't really tell what those are yet, but I think we're wanting to get more involved in the community. And then, you know, we will be at Pride.
Yeah.
We'll be walking in the parade. We'll have the booth. But yeah, that's it for now. Hopefully there'll be more soon.
Just so our viewers, and we know there are a few really stodgy ones out there. I mean, judging by the cards and letters we get, you know, a lot of you are so far in the closet you're finding next year's Christmas presents. Now, just check me if I'm wrong. Pride is not a gay-specific event. I mean, it's an event that anybody can go to. Anybody who considers themselves a supporter or an ally of the LGBT community.
Absolutely.
You know, can go and enjoy the parade, enjoy the fun atmosphere. I assume there'll be like products to buy, vendors, and things like that. So it's something everybody can come down and enjoy. You know, bring
Monday
the
is a
kids.
family-friendly day too.
Yeah.
The parade is family-friendly.
Okay, the parade is family-friendly, and that happens on the 28th, right? You said that the 28th was the family-friendly day.
And then the main day, the parade is the 29th?
The big day is the 29th. So the family-friendly aspect of it, what does that entail exactly? Or is it everybody's just a little less flamboyant?
I don't know. This will be my first Pride in Omaha, so...
It would be mine too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll all find out together, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Well, so it's been lovely talking with you, girl.
Thank you.
And
very nice to meet you.
And you did tell me you are a local artist, correct?
Yes, I am.
And you work with
all kinds of mediums. I like to repurpose old furniture. I am learning how to use a plasma cutter to do some custom fire pits, stuff like that.
Oh,
so.
Custom fire pits. What designs are you?
Anything. I mean.
Could you do a skull?
Oh, heck, yeah.
I might have to talk to you about that.
I sure could.
Yeah, we've just kind of spiffed up the backyard of the monastery. We're going to be putting a little patio out there, you know, so we're definitely going to want a fire pit we can hang out around, and Brother James can drink himself stupid, and he doesn't have to do it in the house and throw up all over the place like he has been doing. You know, it's like living with a giant cat that you can't litter train. You know, it's like we have to whack him on the nose with a rolled up newspaper from time to time just to keep him from pissing on everything. It's so annoying, you know, but family, what are you going to do?
That's the truth.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, it's like, if you can't be humiliated by your own family, who can you be humiliated by? So, I'm Brother Jack Angry, and along with Countess Boobula, and before we go, Boobula, We are going to be setting up a Facebook page for you. We will be setting up a GoFundMe page because I know you're looking to get your modeling career going, and
Still
you've got
new on this
since you got here, you've got a lot of startup
plane.
expenses, yeah, for things like that. And you did mention you were interested in getting a better mode of transportation than
Yeah.
the shoe leather express, as it were. I mean, God knows we've all been there. It's like I'm reminded of that every time I pay my car payment. Thank you, Capital One. But so you will see that in coming out very soon, and you'll see those links on the website, on the Angry Brothers Facebook page. Just to also let you know, friends and followers, our Roku channel is now live. You can, yay! It's like, that took a long time, believe me, but we want to thank the Paletti Entertainment Group for all the work they've done putting the channel together. It looks fantastic. It's our best and hottest episodes, including the infamous bikini episode from Inferno. That's a big one. All the stuff with Ash and Sin, the Devil Sisters. Lady Torrid's best bits. And they're not up front either. I mean, there is some humor there, trust me. Also the best bits from me and Brother James. We'll also have, when we get it sorted out, we will have a download site to our 4 movies, Boobs, Buns, and Bawdiness 1, Boobs, Buns, and Bawdiness 2, Inferno's Wild, and Cosplay Madness. We'll also be appearing at Okamicon on the 28th and 29th of June. It runs the 30th too, but I don't think we're going to be there. I mean, it's Sunday, it's kind of a boring day anyway, and we'll be probably drunk or hungover, and we're just not going to want to be there. But anyway, we'll be at Okamicon, so be sure and come by. You'll see me wandering around, filming people, doing interviews. Come over and say hi. We may have some Angry Brothers merch, some bumper stickers, maybe a few drink shot glasses, and a few other things for you. You never know. We never know what we're going to have, what Jack's going to have in his little magic bag. But, so, again, I'm Brother Jack, Countess Boobula, Jen and Taylor, and be sure and visit, and I say this with all serious, stores like this are doing a great service here in the community. I really can't stress that enough. They sell really fine products, so you're going to want to come down and patronize them as much as you can, as often as you can. Bring your money. We need your money. I can't stress that enough. But anyway, I'm Brother Jack, along from the gang here at the Monastery of Mayhem. Good night, unpleasant dreams, and friends don't let friends wear lab coats, and suck it, you hack. Good night.
Good night.
Anybody wants to say anything else? Now is the time.
Sweet nightmares.
Oh. Oh, it's like I'm...
Those are nightmares.
Thank God the cold water at the monastery is working. Anyway, unpleasant dreams. 3, 2, 1, go. That was great, people. You all did fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, bringing you another. Well, greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, bringing you another edition of Movie Night Live.